Supplements are the most controversial aspects of modern nutrition, but it would be unfair not to discuss them. More people use supplements these days than the people who do not use, even if they don't call by the names or not. Some people call them probiotics, some people call them vitamins, some people call them proteins and etc. And thousands of other names. Supplements are also in our food resources, whether we realize it or not. For example, like milk, chicken breast, chickpeas, and other kinds of food resources too. So, in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts whether to take supplements or not, whether they are necessary or not. The thoughts that I present in this video will apply on each and every individual who wants to build a good physique or good muscle mass. So if you are in a dilemma whether to take supplements or not, this video will help you to clear all of your doubts, and at the end of this video I'm gonna tell you the myths and the truths about supplements. So stick with this video. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that we can become a big family, and I want all you transform with me. Add to the thing so that you'll never miss any future update. And don't forget to support me on the Instagram, as you can directly DM me in the Instagram and ask questions. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a coach or a professional, so whatever I say or explain or put my thoughts in this video will come purely out of my personal knowledge which I've gained over the few years. So before talking about taking the supplements, let's know something about supplement first. What is supplements, how are they made, and how should we use them? Now, supplement is the nutrition or dietary manufactured product that is intended to fill one's consumption by taking a pack capsule, tablet, powder, or is in a liquid form. Now, it can be extracted from food resources or that are synthetic in order to increase the quantity of the consumption. So basically, to break down the things that I've just said now, let's take an example, okay? Suppose you're in exam hall. The teacher gives you a sheet of paper and you answered all of the questions. Now, your paper is full. Now, you need extra paper to write more answers, right? That is called supplement in the fitness world. Supplement is that one extra factor or that one extra sheet of paper that you need to build more muscle mass in your body in the fitness world. Now let's learn more about supplement. Now when I say supplements, some of you might even think is a steroid or anabolics. Now let me tell you something. Anabolic steroids are different things and supplements are different things. These are not drugs. Anabolics and steroids can be drugs, but supplements are not drugs. Now adding one more thing up that might come in your head, that is, see, supplement, when I say supplement, you might think is a magic pill. Now, supplement can never be a magic pill where you will be thinking that just taking it will make a drastic change in your body. It is not kind of like those things. It is also extracted from food resources. You can even take them as a natural food resources too. Like, let me give you an example. For example, like you eat one scoop of whey protein, standard whey protein, which might come up to range from 22 grams to 26 grams of protein. And you eat 4 eggs, which is equivalent to 24 grams of protein. One egg is equivalent to 6 grams of protein. So 4 eggs is equal to 24 grams of protein. So whether you eat 4 eggs or whether you eat one scoop of standard whey protein, it is just the same thing. Now there might be some micro ingredients that might differ, but the amount of protein is exactly the same. The amount of protein that will go into your body will be exactly the same. Now let's learn something about how supplements are made. If we take an example of one supplement such as whey protein powder, so it is made from the cheese making process where the enzymes are added to separate the curd from the liquid whey. The liquid whey is then pasteurized and then the whey protein is concentrated or isolated. Okay, so we have known what are supplements, how they are made, and what are the myths behind it. Now let's get back to the legendary question. Are supplements necessary? So the answer is yes. Now, when I talk about supplements, I don't only talk about the whey protein powder. There are many supplements other than the whey protein powder. For example, like fishoil, magnesium, zinc, beta-alanine, vitamin K, creatine, and pre-workout too. So there are other supplements that are essentials in our body. It is not just about the whey protein powder. There are other supplements that are really important. They're really important for the functionality of our body. As we take an example of one supplement such as fish oil. So fish oil helps in the concentration of the body and the recovery of the body. There are other supplements too that are very essential to our body. Now, some of you may think like, oh, we can get the other supplements from the food sources, just like whey protein powder. Absolutely, you are right. But there are other supplements too. There are some of the supplements which are very essential to our body, important to our body, for the functionality to our body, but it is very hard to get. For example, like magnesium, iodine, vitamin K, omega B, etc. And these are also the important supplements that needs to be taken by an average human being who doesn't even hit the gym. Now, let's get back to the one more legendary question, which is, should we take supplements or not? The answer is, well, depends. And by depends, I'm saying whether the supplements that I mentioned you can afford or not. And there might be some of you people who are on a budget diet who can't even afford the supplements. Because nowadays, the supplements are very hard to afford. They are very expensive and they are very costly. Let's take an example of whey protein powder. 1 kg whey protein powder might cost you from the range of 5,000 rupees to 7 or 8,000 rupees, which is approximately around like $50 or $60. So it depends on the budget to get the supplements in your body or not. So I'll let you decide on that part. But let me add one more thing up. Some of you might think like, oh, I don't even hit the gym. I don't even go to the gym. So why should I take the supplements? Or why should I take the protein powder? Let me tell you something. Oh, an average human being who doesn't even hit the gym, who doesn't even go to the gym, needs to be taking at least from 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per his body weight. Now, to those who can afford the supplements, I've got 3 best supplements which you can use to build a good muscle mass in your body or will help you in the muscle building process. Number 1. At number 1, we have whey protein powder. Now, protein is very essential to hit our protein goals per day. As I've mentioned before, an average human being who doesn't even go to the gym or hit the gym needs to be having at least 0.7 gram to 1 gram per his or her body weight. So, going for a protein powder will help you a lot to get your daily protein intake. Number 2. At number 2, we've got creatine. Now, creatine is very essential supplement to build a lean muscle mass tissue in your body. Now, if you can't afford creatine, then obviously we do have the alternative. Now, we can look up to the creatine food resources. For example, red meat is the prime example of containing vast amount of creatine. And number 3, we have pre-workout. Now, some of you might get confused like, what the hell bro, why should you go for the pre-workout rather than going for other supplements? Obviously, you are right. But let me tell you something. Pre-workout is very essential supplement to give you good energy in the gym. For example, like you go to the gym, you don't have enough good energy, you don't do the workout well, you don't break down the muscle tissues very well, you come back home, give them nutrition, it will not matter in muscle building process. Going for a pre-workout would be a very good choice, which will give you enough energy, good energy, will have a good workout and a good juicy pump in the gym. Now, let's get back to a myth or the important topic that I was going to talk about that I mentioned in the beginning. That topic is, do supplements affect our body? Or do whey protein powder or creatine affect our kidney? The answer is both yes and no. Now wait, you might get confused. Like, what the hell is that answer? Yes or no? I'll explain it shortly. The reason why I've answered yes is because obviously it affects our kidney. Now you might get confused like, so why are you recommending protein powder if it affects our kidney? Let me tell you something. My body weight is 72 grams. So if I take, let's say, about 160 to 180 grams of protein and have good creatine and I don't drink enough water, then obviously it will affect my body and it will affect my kidney. An average human being who doesn't even consume protein or doesn't even consume creatine should be drinking at least 3.5 to 5 liters of water daily. So let's forget about the supplement and creatine. Let's get back to the food resources. For example, like even if I don't take creatine, even if I don't take supplements, and I take enough protein from the natural food resources, for example, like let's say 160 or 180 grams of protein, including eggs, chicken breast, tofu, or paneer, or soya chunks, or chickpeas, whatever the protein sources. I don't drink enough water, I don't consume enough water in my body, then obviously it will affect my kidney. Whether to go for natural food resources or whether to take supplements, it will definitely affect my kidney or my body. So you should be drinking enough water not to get affected by the kidney problem or any other body problems. So drink enough water. Obviously it will not affect your kidney, and obviously it will not affect your heart or body. I hope that the things that I have answered have cleared your doubts about this topic. So I think these are the informations that you needed about the supplements, whether to drink the supplements or not, whether the supplements are necessary, the myths about the supplements, and everything else other than that. So I hope this video provided enough information about supplements. Now, if you have learned something new from this video, please leave it a like and share it to your friend who is struggling or going through these phases and who have very less knowledge about the supplements, so that you can save his or her time. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.